this is the trail. As you can see, not much of a trail. Normally I wear long pants, but not today. Isn't that pretty? I passed a duck hunter when I came through I crossed over to the other side. The duck hunter, he had his wooden ducks in the water. Alright, gotta focus on finding the path here. Feels like the rain's coming in with the wind picking up. Alright, there's a little peninsula here. And I am at the very end. Really not a very pronounced path, so you just gotta push your way through the brush. Now I am at the very end. This is Lake Massabesic. Look at the wake over there. So I parked my car. You see those buildings at the very end? That's where my car is. It's about 2 to 3 miles, I'm guessing. Took about an hour. Pretty. Talked to a couple people there who were getting discs out of their car. It's an 18-hole disc golf course here. And I went up to the first hole, and it was in the woods, and there was this thin trail through the woods, and it dog-legged right. And you basically have to, throw your disc down that course. You have to, I'll get a picture of what one of those cages looks like, but you have to get your disc into one of the cages in as few shots as possible. And they said the par for that course is 54 or 57, something like that. So I mean, that's only 54 to be three shots per hole, which is not a lot. Now the discs are smaller than an ultimate disc. So you can see that's what one of the cages looks like off in the distance. Now I don't know if there's different points for different levels. How you doing? That cage, can you get it in any of those? Do you have to get it in it, or can you just hit it?
The basket is the goal to get it in.
You have to get it in.
Help it get into the basket.
Oh, there's chains.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't.
Yeah, the chains in the middle.
And it doesn't matter which one you go in, basket 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, you're just trying to get it in. I mean, you're throwing from down there. So
oh, yeah, I forget about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, even shooting that from 10 feet.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I'd have to rely on the chains.
Yeah, the chains help.
Yeah, I remember probably 20 years ago now, there were those big round ones with the big hole.
Circle?
Yeah, they'd go like a mile.
It's just basically like that, but just with plastic in the middle.
Cool.
Smaller version of
Yeah.
that, but that's the concept behind it.
Interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the end of Elm Street. Used to be woods. That's what they call progress. These people used to have all these woods. Now they're going to have all this noise. And it's not just this. They've got another plot over here. And they've left this berm of trees between them. I wonder if it's just temporary or permanent. See the birds? 2, 3. Yeah. Yep, getting all the foundation down, all the drainage. Surprised they're going to leave this. Yeah, you can see the metal piece in there. That's so that guys in there don't get killed. Yeah, a few years ago, a couple of guys were killed because they didn't use one of those. That's a safety feature, so the ground doesn't cave in on you. What's interesting is the city of Manchester, if you look at a city map, they actually have already laid out many of these areas with what are called paper streets. So you see where that tractor is straight ahead, the Caterpillar there. That would be a paper street. In fact, the house across the street from my house actually built a garage on a paper street, so they ran the risk that the town would come along one day and say, hey, we want to extend the street through to the next street, and that's what they mean by like a paper street. It's on the map as a street, but it was never built. It was left unbuilt. Just like these people now are going to have a paper street so that they have access to the upper area here and the lower area where I came in. It's October 19th, 2017. You can see that the colors are past their prime. Next good rainstorm, a lot of these leaves are going to fall. And rains typically come to New England end of October, beginning of November. And that's usually what takes down all the leaves.